welcome back. This is obviously, as you can see, a little different episode than what we're used to shooting here. So you usually see us doing blowing smoke or DIY videos or something with a little Kawasaki. But to go along with the streaming that we're getting into here, I'm going to be fixing this Joy-Con controller today. Well, Joy-Con controller, not a Joy-Con controller, a PlayStation controller, I'm sorry. If you haven't already, go check the link down in the description below to follow it to our Twitch page, and go ahead and give us a follow on Twitch if that's something that you'd be interested in. We would be much obliged if you would go ahead and give us a follow on there too. If the audio sounds probably 10 times better than it usually sounds, it's because I'm recording this on our new mic that we tried to record Blowing Smoke episode 37 on, but I messed up the audio and it didn't record the audio through the Blue Yeti that I'm recording on now. So hopefully the audio sounds 10 times better than it usually sounds. But today we're going to be fixing this PS4 Gen 1 controller, and I got this from a friend from work, and he said that the trigger, the R2 trigger right here, stuck, and that's why we bartered for it. So we traded some stuff and I got it from him. I told him, oh, I can fix that, no worries. Just to save time for the video, I went ahead and I opened the controller already. One, obviously to save time for the video like I just said. Two, to figure out what's wrong with it and to make sure I get the right parts. So come to find out after I opened it up that I found out that this trigger right here, you can see it wiggles a lot. It's because pop it out here real quick. You see right there, one of the arms right here are broken off. It's right here on the table. So that little arm that holds it in place is obviously broken off. So when you push down on the trigger, it would get stuck on this case and keep it held down, and you have to push it back up to get it to come back up. So what we're going to do today is we're going to fix that. First of all, how I found the right parts is I moved the battery out of the way, and I took off this little back plate here. And hopefully you can see all this in the camera, and you definitely can. From what I can see in the camera, you can see this little plate here lifts right out. Real simple. On the Gen 2 controllers, that plate is screwed down. So right here, we're going to go ahead and call this the model number. I'm not entirely sure what this is actually called, what the actual name of it's called, but I'm going to go ahead and call it the model number. JDM011 is the one for this controller. I know there's a JFM, I think a JFN or something like that. But anyways, there's different, we're going to call them model numbers for these controllers. And you just take that back plate off there. It's going to be here, it's going to be down here maybe, and you just figure out what model number you need to make sure you get the correct parts. Now what I did do is I did find that model number. I went on Amazon and I found this little baggie of parts. And on Amazon, I think it was $4 and some change for these parts. So speaking of those parts with Amazon, we are trying to be Amazon affiliates, but we're trying to help out the channel a little bit. And if you would be so kind to help out the channel at all, you can follow, or if you need these parts, follow the link down in the description to these parts. And if you want to buy these parts, or if you want to buy anything else on Amazon, you go ahead and use that link down below, and a small portion of your purchase will come back to help the channel out. And we would greatly appreciate that, so we can continue to do videos like this and continue to do all our other videos. Next step, so it's real simple as far as what you're going to do. You take the back plate off the controller, and these triggers just pop in and out. There's this little hook kind of dealio here. You see it's kind of like a half moon. They just pop in, pop out. Now, what I found is easiest to do with these, I'm gonna take the original springs, so there's nothing wrong with the original spring. The new kit does come with 2 new springs, because it comes with the L1 and R1 and L2 and R2, which we're only replacing the R2 trigger, but it comes with new springs also. But since this old spring is nothing wrong with it, I'm going to go ahead and reuse it. All you do is take the trigger, put the little spring on it, and then there is a little slot. I don't know if you can kind of see it in the video. There's a little slot right here that the spring sets down in. So you're going to line up the spring with that slot, just like that. And all we're going to do is just push down, snap it in place. Just like that. It is that easy and that simple to do. So that's literally all we are doing today, and it's that simple. Like I said, this is for a Joy Gen 1 controller for the PlayStation 4. And I got the parts off Amazon for just a few dollars, like $4 and change for the parts. I have Prime, so I get free shipping, and it got to me literally the next day, so wasn't a big deal. What else is there? I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do with this. If at this point you want to, if you want to clean out your Joy-Con sensors or whatever, you can go ahead and do that. You just pull the rest of this off and then clean out the sensors. If you'd like me to show you how to do that, and if you like these kind of videos, especially this perspective for us is a lot different than what we usually do. But if you do want me to show you how to do anything else with the controller, like clean out the sensors for the joysticks, or clean the button housing, or replace anything else, just put it down in the comments below, and I will take the controller back apart and show you how to do it. I can show you either on a Gen 1 controller or on a Gen 2 controller, which is actually a little easier to work on. But yeah, that's all we're doing today. It was that simple, nice, hopefully quick, easy video to do. And what we'll go ahead and do is put this controller back together. So, like I said, or you just saw, we replaced this trigger here. And all I'm going to do is this ribbon cable here, we're going to take it, and this is a little tricky part right here. You gotta be easy with this this cable. All this cable does is light this light bar right here. But we're gonna take this cable and we're gonna line it up with the slot. I know I'm probably not getting the greatest angle with the camera right now, but we'll make it work. We're gonna take this and put this. Yeah, you definitely can't see this on camera, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, and then I'll show you. Real nice and easy, like put this back in there. There we go. Okay, so now I'll show you on camera. Is I took that cable, that ribbon cable, and I put it back in that little slot right there. Once you pull it off, once you pull the back plate off, you'll see it's still connected. You just want to real nice and easy take that out. And that's the only thing you really have to disconnect. And then we're going to line it back up. So we're going to put the triggers back in through the trigger holes here. And then right here on the front, you got to make sure these two posts are inside of that housing. Just like that. And then ever so slightly, just give it a little push down. And just like that, you kind of want to go around the edges real quick to make sure everything is snapped back into place. And it is. And then you take your 4 screws and you just screw them back in. Oh man, I have big hands, so tiny things are kind of hard to deal with. There we go. Just a little bit of half a turn and get it started. Alrighty, so there's 1, 2, so there we go. So this button, when you dead press it before with this trigger in it, it was broken. So it'd go down and stay down right there. And now, snap back lights. Let's do it. We'll do a little ASMR here. We'll do a little ASMR. That's me pushing the R2 trigger. There we go. All right. So, yeah. bartered for the controller, and $4, well, $4 and some change later, back to a perfectly working controller again. So there we go. If you have any questions, or you'd like to see me do anything else for the PS4 controllers, let me know down in the comments below, and I will be more than happy to, take the controllers apart and show you how to clean out, like I said, the joysticks, the buttons, replace any part or anything else that you need. Or if you do like this video and you want to see me possibly switch this controller to a green see-through front housing, put that down in the comments. That might be another video that we can do maybe next time, and call it a Tech Thursday. So I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you know when we upload and you don't miss awesome videos like this one you're seeing right here. And if you do like this style of video, like I said, and this angle that we're kind of working with here, go ahead and leave those comments down below. We'll go ahead and do the outro real quick. On this side of the video, yes, sorry, I had to check the camera real quick. On this side of the video is the most recent video that we put up. On this side of the video is the one that YouTube recommends for you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and hit me with a fist bump and hit that subscribe button right there in the center. And remember, always keep the shiny side up.